I'm clicking it. It's not working. Anyway, the hunter's mark that I had from earlier, I
Now
want
what? Well,
to.
wait a minute.
You're
Loman's
not.
not targeting
Yeah,
anybody.
Loman's not hasn't targeted anybody. Cromwell has targeted.
I know. I'm trying to stop that. It still has me under like Cromwell, I think.
No, you're. It's on Loman right now.
I'm trying to.
Oh no. He's saying that he's acting like when he types, he's acting as Cromwell. Let's see.
Oh well, then click
No,
on the
I'm
map.
me. I'm me right
Oh,
now.
okay. Now you
It,
should be able to target.
yeah, it's hard to select between the two.
There's a way to do
Um,
that. I don't remember how.
Hey, everybody's doing a good job learning in this session.
all right. So I'm the hunter's mark. I'm moving from the dead one to that, but it still is not working for me to actually cast that modifier on him.
It
Yeah.
doesn't. It doesn't seem like you have anything targeted yet.
I tried targeting it and I've selected it and there's nothing there for me to select. I think because Cromwell still has it selected. Let me see if I can clear his.
Oh, I'm gonna hang on. Let's see.
Here, let me go. Let me go down to
How to
Cromwell real
swap
quick.
between characters in Fantasy
Oh,
Ground.
I know how to swap between them. That's the easy part is trying to clear
Here, let me go down to.
Cromwell's
Let me go down to
target.
Well,
Cromwell.
you shouldn't have to clear
You shouldn't
Cromwell's
have to
target.
clear. Right, I agree.
Okay, so whatever you just did, that 10, the target seems to have gone away.
Yeah.
Well, that's because I just went down to Cromwell while you were probably clicking. So, all right, now you're back. We put you back
Well,
to
now as Lomond, can you target?
No, still not letting me target.
Why not?
Ed targets.
Yeah, it's not letting
Um,
me target anything.
so go up and click target mode again.
Yeah, I'm in target mode.
And are you able to drag a window?
I'm gonna step away real quick.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
Hey, can
yeah.
you click on yourself on the map, James?
Uh,
On the map, click
yeah,
on
but
your
I'm
token.
not green though. I can
Oh,
rotate, I can delete.
there you go. He's that's not his combat character. Let's see. How did you do that? Do you drag him out of the
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna delete.
delete that token
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
and then drag him what from the combat tracker on there?
Am I
Yep,
in combat or no? Because you guys have a green square. I had like a little
there you
black
go.
There
circle.
Now,
you go.
Okay, now I'm
Now
in.
you can target.
I wonder why that.
There we go.
Yeah, I wonder why in the world that. Go ahead and have Cromwell target again too, just so that way you don't have to. So that's just because on the map you went from green to gray for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Mm,
Now what happens if you do Hunter's Mark?
let me see, because that's still me targeting. Cromwell's not targeting, even though I have him selected.
Yeah, don't worry about that. We'll worry about that
It's
next
not.
time.
Yeah, it's not your turn.
Yeah,
Nothing.
I did
So
Hunter's
hunter's
Mark.
mark doesn't
Okay.
actually work.
Yeah, so it doesn't. So I'm not sure if Hunter's Mark. That might have to be a takeaway. Might have to look that up and see what Hunter's Mark does in terms
All
of
right. So if I'm within 5 feet, I have disadvantage, correct or no?
if you're within 5 feet, you have disadvantage.
So I'm
But
at
you
5 feet, so that's no disadvantage.
yeah, you're not really within 5 feet. They're just
All
those.
right, so I'm gonna do a modifier of one.
But you got
Oh
to
well,
roll to hit
yeah, I
first.
got to roll to hit. So we'll remember the one. All right, so roll to hit on this guy, longbow.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay. So modifier of one
Yep.
as I do this.
Nice. It
There you go.
worked.
Yeah, it did.
There you go. All right. Anything else you're gonna do that round?
No.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can make it back. Well, it's Ulrich's turn though.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Ulrich
cool.
von Liechtenstein,
Liechtenstein.
the Crusader.
Ulrich's got two heavily damaged constrictor snakes.
Uh,
Ooh.
He hit one of them.
And
Yes, with the great sword.
blah. I think that pretty much handled it.
God.
Did. Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So that was number 3 that you
Yep.
slaughtered. That's another pair of boots.
All right. Ed will come back here and pick up the bow that we dropped.
There you go.
I don't suppose I can pick up a bow and use it, can I?
If you you'd
I
have to,
moved
you'd have
and
to
then I picked it up.
you'd have to drop your sword because the thing is that you pick up your bow, you'd have to draw an arrow to use it. So
If you're saying I can shoot an arrow if I just drop my sword on the ground,
yeah, if you drop your
okay,
sword,
yeah,
pick up your bow, and draw
totally
an arrow,
cool. I'll do that.
yeah, I'd say
So
that's valid.
I'm gonna make an attempt at this targeting thing just to see how it works for.
I think if you're targeting something, then you just have to you just hit your attack and
Right.
damage. Like I don't
I'm
think
gonna
you have to
try
roll it on anything if you do that.
Yep, that's right.
Yep.
If you do the targeting, you don't have to line up all that crap. All right,
So did
I
you drag
hit.
it to the box or did you just click it?
I dragged it over to the chat window.
There you go. Okay, that's nice.
All right.
That's a dead constrictor. Viper,
It took us an hour to kill 5 snakes.
It took us an hour to figure out how to use fantasy grounds. That's what it took. All right, so so now it smells even worse in this area than it did before.
All right, so can we see any more now that we're like way down here in the belly of this room?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what's there. Is there anything you're wanting to do in here?
I just want to see if it goes to the right.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
These
So-
oblong maps suck for this stuff. Let me see if I can.
So, hey guys, which way should we go now? Do we want to go back to the north, or do you want to keep going this way? See what's that way? Because I can sneak down there and check it out.
Yeah, see what's going on down there.
All right.
Hey, does Ulrich have any kind of night vision?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Can't
gonna,
pull him up. I can't tell.
Oh,
I'm not gonna. Well, no, I mean, we can worry about that later. I don't really care, but
The
So-
loudest stealth possible.
well, I still got a 10, so it's not terrible. It's just not good.
you absolutely think you are super stealthy. You feel so stealthy. Yeah, you've got dark vision. Okay.
Alright, so
Alright.
this is my stealth check of...
Wow.
Wow, why do I have disadvantage? Oh, because of my armor.
That's right.
I'm still stealthier than you are.
Armor stealth penalty. Yeah, you're stealthy. You're just clinky while you're stealthy.
Yeah.
All right. So
Stealthier than me. All right. I'll walk back up here. This is, looks like there's a pathway that goes to the west, and looks like the pathway northeast kind of goes back to one of those others, but there might be another pathway off of that. Do we want to go east or west?
I like West.
Cromwell votes north.
Alright.
That's what the directional die do for Cromwell.
Ulrich?
Is Cromwell
West.
still drinking, James?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You want to go west or east?
You know, I would like to go back to the room in the top left corner, even though it's just collapsed. But I think it's worth a look.
Okay.
Y'all can go up there. You don't.
Loman, want to go check it out?
Sure,
Well, here. I
sure.
mean,
Why
this
All
not?
right,
is
I didn't see any dangers in there.
here's
You
what.
guys just head back north
So this
west.
room appears empty and is noteworthy only for the fact that the timbers at the far end have collapsed, leaving a pile of loose earth against the wall.
Anybody wanna search it? Or I mean, it might be trapped. I don't know why. I mean, if it just collapsed, just because it collapsed, then there's nothing could be in here. But if it maybe stuff could be buried in the dirt, or why would it collapse? I think it's worth checking out.
I mean,
But
the pile of dirt is probably only 3 or 4 inches off the ground. I mean, we're not talking like a huge pile. It's like a layer of
either way,
like,
if you need to get in there and check it out, I think
Is it
personally.
is it all the way to the west,
it's all
or
the
do you
way
know
to the
where?
right.
Is it over here?
Yes.
All right, I'd like to check it out. I want to kind of look around and see if looks like there's any signs of creatures or mechanisms that may
You
have
want to you
caused.
want to do that while you're right there, or
Wait, how else would I do such a thing?
well, I mean, like I mean, you're basically on top of it, so I didn't know
Oh,
if
well, I
you.
want to be next to it. I
Okay.
figured it was the wall.
Yeah, it's up against the wall, but it comes away from the wall because it's like debris and dirt. That's
Yeah, well, I don't want to stand on it.
okay.
I just kind of want to look and see if it looks stable, if it if there's creatures, if there's any mechanisms.
Right.
Feel for air coming through or smells or anything. And I got a 10 on my perception.
You got a 10 on your perception. All right. So okay. So yeah, you don't. It doesn't seem like anything's there. I guess you would say. There's
Yeah,
nothing noticeable. There's no noticeable trace of anything being there.
it doesn't seem like anything's here.
Just looks like dirt.
Just looks like dirt.
Cool.
All right. Well, uh,
I'm on snake patrol.
yeah. Let's go somewhere else, west, and
Well, now that we're back up here, we could go down this way southwest, or we could go back down all the way to the bottom and go west.
following you. But you're going first.
Following you.
But you're
Come
going
on
first.
down.
All right, I'm gonna try to sneak again. Let's see. Oh,
You are the sneakiest rogue I have ever seen.
all right. Let's move down this way. What do I see?
There is nothing in this chamber.
I go back up here. Hey, there's nothing in that chamber.
Sweet.
Like, I'm very
All
curious to know what this looks like. I mean, I have fog of war where I can see transparency, but I'm wondering what how y'all are looking at all this.
All right. Should try to sneak again. I'm gonna sneak down here to the bottom and come
I
up
mean,
to
so
here.
so when you say you keep trying to sneak, like, do you like when you walk out of there, are you just like shaking it out and being like, oh yeah, pumping yourself back up again, and then like trying to go back into sneak mode? Like,
Well, I don't
what
know.
is?
I went back and I talked to people. I guess and that takes me out of sneak mode, doesn't it?
I mean, I guess so. I mean, I'm just asking. Like, I don't know if you like. Do you want to keep rolling over and over for sneak mode, or I mean, you can. I'm
Well,
fine with it.
I'm rolling every time I try to sneak in a new.
And you're rolling if you interact with something.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't that
Basically,
make sense?
yeah, I'm fine with it. I was just asking.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go.
That's fine by me. I mean, it sounds good. I'm just double checking if that's what you.
All right. What do I see here besides an empty room?
This room. So there is a statue in this room. The human face of this statue is the first thing you see entering the chamber. This extremely authentic carving has been created authentic
Is it
carving
autistic?
has been shut up has been created out of several tusks of ivory, skillfully blended by a master craftsman and raised on a stone dais. It appears to weigh a couple 100 pounds.
I'll turn around and I come back and say, "Hey, there's a statue in here. It's very authentic," with an F.
How come there's no like appraisal skill? Somebody should have an appraisal skill so they could tell how much something is worth.
Oh, wouldn't a dwarf be good at that?
It depends. Not a drunk dwarf.
Touche.
Lord knows he'd probably tell you all kinds of bull crap. Maybe like a insight would do it. Or
Maybe
perception?
investigation.
Or maybe perception. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, or investigation. I could see either one. Does anybody want to roll? Does anybody have insight, investigation? Either one of those?
Nope.
Let me see.
I have a +2 to insight. I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
can do that.
do you have a star by it?
No.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so you're not proficient in that, so it's not like you would be good at insight or anything like that. I'm talking about if there's anybody that's got
Cromwell
like,
is. Cromwell's going to go up in his drunkenly stupor to investigate.
okay, make sure you give him disadvantage.
So the internet seemed to suggest an intelligence check since they forgot to add appraisal in.
Oh, so I mean, so I was right. They should have added something like appraisal.
Well, that's what the RPG Stack Exchange seems to suggest.
I would agree. All right, since he's drunk, you got to give him disadvantage though.
And I'm doing an insight or intelligence.
I'd go intelligence. That's fine.
Well, he's has no plus modifier intelligence. Does anybody have a better plus?
Then then do insight. For Christ's
All
sake.
right. So insight with a disadvantage. Amazing.
Cromwell's like, that ain't worth shit. That's something to drink.
But it'll give it a try, an intelligence check here.
Did you intend to do it at a disadvantage?
Oh, wow.
You agree with Cromwell.
It's
You concur.
it's just a statue.
I guess the thing is that y'all can tell it's made of ivory. So I guess you would have some idea that ivory is probably worth money.
All of us are like,
Y'all are
eh.
so stupid.
We don't like art.
I don't know what to tell you.
Y'all are so dumb.
It's probably worth something. You want to haul it out of here?
Except for the fact that it weighs a couple 100 pounds.
Well, that's all right. Somebody's got to be strong.
I'm sure there's.
Hey, Ulrich,
Sure.
what's your strength score?